If you are applying for a property to rent in this day and age, especially once the Renters' Rights Bill becomes law, you are almost certainly going to need a guarantor. Now, don't take it personally. There are many reasons why a guarantor is needed. And it's not just about affordability. Now, affordability, obviously it helps mitigate the risk of affordability, but it's not a question on whether you can afford it. It's not just a question on whether you can afford the rent or not. It's also just in case anything happens, wherever, potentially your life situation might change. Even though you think you are absolutely fine, you're trustworthy, you've never missed a rent payment ever, that's not in question, so don't take it personally. It's not just about affordability, it's also about stuff like being able to pay consistently throughout the tenancy if things change, for whatever reason, if things change. It's just because of the Renters' Rights Bill and other regulations like it, there are simply too much risks associated with lettings that landlords and lettings agents have to deal with. It's nothing personal. It's just policy at this stage, whereby it will help. If you are able to provide a guarantor, it will certainly help your application to rent the property. As I said, it's nothing personal. It's nothing about whether you can, or it's not just about whether you can afford it or not. There are many other reasons why a guarantor is often required as well. And going forward, it's almost certain that you will be asked for a guarantor when applying to rent a property. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful. Just don't take it personally when people ask. If anything, they should be asking up front, like the agent or the landlord should be asking that question up front, because almost certainly when it comes to referencing, they're going to need to ask for a guarantor. And you need to know that in advance. You need to know what the requirements are. You need to know, and then you need to know, you need to ask around essentially, to see if you can get a guarantor or not. You don't want to go for referencing. Go for the viewing, do everything, go for reference, and then have the landlord or the agent or the reference company ask you for a guarantor and completely catch you off guard, because that would be really frustrating. Potentially you can lose a lot of money, and also you can potentially lose the property as well, because there's a time limit to how everything can be done. Anyway, so when an agent asks for a guarantor, don't take it personally.